Alright, a shalom, shalom, shalom. This brother Shemaiah first. I'm gonna give honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim, Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. The title of this video is gonna be called Essence Festival. There's no more hype and mirth in America. Okay, that's the title. Because, hey man, Lauryn Hill was performing at Essence Festival, and I believe it was 2023 or 2024. Well, when I saw that was my first concert, it was in Philadelphia. Lauryn Hill and the Roots were playing, and it was good. It was crowded, very crowded, but even still, it was still a little popping. But now this shows you that right here today in 2025 that the Mirth and Babylon the Great is completely finished, and it's been done. It's just now it's wrapping up. Like the mirth, the hype, the joy, the fun, everything is just completely done, man. Okay, so let me grab this real quick, and I believe it's gonna take shit.
Oh my
Shit, yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Where is Lauren?
Oh my god, bro.
It's 2 a.m. at Essence Fest, still waiting on Lauryn Hill, and it was 2 a.m. She came out in 2 a.m. because there was a lot of one thing about big artists that they had to bring small artists out first to perform before they come out. So it takes a minute for the big artists to start because you got to worry about the other artists or smaller artists to perform. So it must took a minute just for Lauryn Hill to come out, but this just shows you, man, this place is completely through. And it's 2 a.m. It's a 2 a.m. concert. Who the fuck is going to a 2 a.m. concert? It makes sense if it's a 2 o'clock, like 2 p.m. in the afternoon, or 8 o'clock at night, but 2 a.m., like, niggas got to go to work tomorrow. But even still, I'm gonna grab you out the article. All right, like, oh, it's the sister. Where's Lauren? It should show you, man, this place is done. So hey, the concert started late, man. Okay, so it says Lauryn Hill closed Essence Fest to an empty, quote unquote, empty Superdome at 3:37 a.m. Lauryn Hill headlined the first night of the 2025 Essence Festival of Culture at the Caesars Superdome on Friday, just days after being added to the lineup. When she took the stage at around 2 a.m., so like at 2:30 a.m., 2 hours behind schedule, the New Orleans stadium was nearly empty. All right. NOLA.com reports Hill has a reputation for going on late, but this time it wasn't her fault. The whole show ran behind schedule with performers like Glorilla, The Island, Eiley Boys, Babyface, and Maxwell going on over an hour after their announced set times. Hill finally wrapped up at 3:37 a.m. Hill did a handful of highlights from the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, as well as a couple from the Fugees, not the Roots, the Fugees. But when me and my family went, it was the Roots too. No, the dude from the Roots. I forgot. What's the dude from the Roots? Shit. Hold on, let me see. It's Ecclesiastes 12:4, and the doors shall be shut in the street, but when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Right, and that shows you that music in this society is brought down low when people are not going to concerts and arenas and places like that because the music is bad. And I'm not saying I'm not shitting on Lauryn Hill, but she's bugged out too. But I'm just speaking in the general sense that people, when they go to concerts or arenas and places that are packed, man, you gotta be careful, man. It's not how it used to be fun and happy and cool like it used to be. You gotta worry about niggas starting fights and something that may pop off. Even a crowd of people is gonna attract something. All right, I've been watching a lot of videos of people in 4th of July of water. What's it called? What's it called? Wildwoods. There we go. Wildwoods. When me and my family, we used to go there when we were young, but my family would take me to Wildwood, and Wildwood, man, niggas is there too. You can't even walk the boardwalk no more because something may pop off, man, when there's a large crowd of people. But this place of Babylon the Great, the music, all right, is brought low, and that shows you that music is bad when they keep replaying it. They always constantly, you go to a party, you go to a resort, or you go to places that that attracts people. The main music they play is from the 80s, the 90s, and 2000s. The 90s that you turn on the radio, they keep replaying the same Michael Jackson song. They play the same 90s song, early 2000 songs. There's no new originality. Why is that? Because the music is brought low, and this is all through the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, places like concerts, like I said, concerts, arenas, music awards, all that shit is brought low too, because the new music is coming out is shit, man. A lot of music that we listen to today is on a very very low vibration and frequency. All right, I was just reminiscing, like, man, when we was growing up in the 2000s, every song that was coming out had its own personality and characteristic. Now, every song is the same. Every album is the same. Every song got a the same 808s and beats. Everybody using what's it called? Fruit Studios. All right, this beat maker program that they use on the computer. But what's it called? Fruit. See this called FL Studios, and I have it on my old computer too. But a lot of people they use this app to make what you listen to on the radio. All right, a lot of beats, a lot of 808s, a lot of drums and stuff like that. But a lot of music don't have its own personality or character. Only a few, but a lot of it just sounds the same. Okay, that's why I'm a Piano is so big, because I'm a Piano got its own flavor, its own touch. Every song is so different from its own. Okay, every beat is every instrumental or background vocals is different, man. Our ad libs are different. Everything. Okay, but hip hop and all that's dead, man. Babylon is done. Okay, this place is done. Let me grab the that's what I meant to grab. Yep, this is Isaiah 24. I'm sorry, 7. I bring the scripture out all the time because this place is done, man. Are the things that give us spark, that give us joy, passion, even the normal things of human life is completely finished, man. It's completely done. Okay, Isaiah 24 and 7. The new wine mourneth the vine language, all merry hearted do sigh. Right. Drinking and partying, all that shit is done, man. All right, because wine represents joy in life, fun times, man. You don't, wine just symbolizes the best things of life. All right, like that title, that say, hey, pop the champagne, man, pop the bottle, because that's a sign of success and joy when you pop champagne. The mirth of tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. Right, the joy of this place is done. Music, food, television, everything is so money related that everybody wants to make a quick buck. Is no more joy anymore. All right, even the places that are extravagant, that exotic, that used to be extravagant, exotic, are now just a big pile of dump, man. Okay, they should not drink wine with a strong drink. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, and that no man may come in. Right. There is a crime for the wine. There's a cry for wine in the street. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So the mirth of this place is done. Okay. A lot of the stories that we like to go to when we were young, like Toys R Us, Sears, those are all gone, man. And I don't know if you live in the Philadelphia area, but they took all the CVS's, the Rite Aids, and Walgreens. The miniature, smaller stores as well. And that's just a small example. All right, the music, the parties, sports, everything that's been shoved down our throats. All right, through our whole lives, and even after C19, okay, everything is now just dry. Music don't feel the same. Movies don't feel the same. Going to the movies, even experiences of having these things don't feel the same. Going to a nice restaurant, going to Cheesecake Factory, going to seeing a movie, going playing a video game, going to an arcade, all these places that we used to love and do are all just gone, man. Because the Lord has taken the mirth out of this place. Okay, let me see. Let me grab that scripture. It was I just broke down. Is any other scriptures like Isaiah 24, 7:11 in the chat GPT and gave me some good scriptures. Okay, this is Jeremiah 7:34. This is Jeremiah 7:34. Uh, and then it says, "Then will I cause to cease from the cities of Judah, from the streets of Jerusalem, the voice of mirth, the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, the voice of the bride, for all the land shall be desolate." Right, the Lord is causing the lack of mirth. He's taking the mirth away. You wonder why Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player on the planet? You wonder why the Chicago Bulls was on a rampage of winning in the '90s? You wonder why hip hop is so big? You wonder why breakdancing and Jake created hip hop in the late early '70s in New York. You wonder why movies were so good. You wonder why going to Disney World was an experience, because the Lord created all that. The Lord created every single drop of mirth of this country. The best times, the best movies. Why do people love talking about the 80s and the 90s so much? Why do people love talking about the 2000s so much? Because the mirth of those eras was all orchestrated by Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Remember, the Most High in the scriptures is known as the beauty of joy. Shaki, the God of beauty. He's known as the God of beauty and joy, man. He's the one that creates mirth. He's the one that create all the high, awesome fun times, man. And he's the one that's taking the fun times, the high times out of this place, Babylon, so it can die in this, how can I say, in this fucking destruction. That's Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. There's no other God like Yahweh and His Son Yahushai. Okay, so I wanted to see, Jeremiah 7:34 real quick, and just broke this down. It gave me some little notes, man. It says the breakdown. Okay, Jeremiah 7:34, loss of wedding joy. Weddings symbolize symbols of life, future, and happiness will stop, right? Because there's no weddings in Babylon. I mean, they are, but there's a lot of divorce that's happening. There's more divorces than there are weddings, man. Okay, it says God is the cause, right? Yahweh is causing all the joy and mirth to be gone, man. Okay, Yahweh is causing all the joy and mirth to be washed away, man. The judgment is divine, not natural. Theme. So this is not even natural. This is divine. This is from the heavens, man. You wonder why music suck? The average movie that's coming out every single day suck. You wonder why Marvel lost is, why Marvel went down the drain by creating shitty movies? Because of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Theme. The Lord will draw his blessings of joy and community. When God removes joy, no celebration can endure, right? So Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, who ignorantly called God, has removed all forms of joy and celebration. Okay. So this place, man, is done. It was another scripture. Oh, this one. Ezekiel 26:13. I will cause noise of thy songs to cease, and the sound of thy harp shall be no more heard. Right? The Lord has removed all forms of music of this place. Okay. Even the mirth of the music is finished. So it says, direct at Tyre, a prosperous, proud city known for trade and luxury. Yahweh ended the luxurious lifestyle. No more concerts, music, and cultural pride. Right. So Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai has ended the luxurious life. Okay. So it says the theme of a rich and arrogant power. When Yahweh judges, even the rich can't escape. So right, even the riches of this society can't even escape the Most High's wrath, man. So Lord ended the luxurious life. Remember, we was growing up watching these rappers music videos. All right, for older brothers, they was growing up in the early 2000s, like in the late 90s and early 2000s. They had something called MTV Cribs, man. You know what I'm saying? Younger brother like me, I grew up watching Drake videos, Eminem videos. I used to watch, my pop used to be a huge Jay-Z fan, and I used to watch, a lot of, the music videos that Jay-Z used to have, man. Okay, I always wanted to be that, that luxurious lifestyle because we're Jakes, that's in our blood. But even the luxurious lifestyle, like the average Jake. What's funny? The average Jake. One thing that Jake's wanting in society is a penthouse. And even me, man, I would like a penthouse, man. But even that is no point because that's just a ball of vexation and pain. Because the riches of this life, the riches of this world is gonna bring problems, man. Okay, the riches of this place is gonna bring problems. And even shit, you trying to buy a penthouse today? Come on, man, we're in hyperinflation. The economy's fucked up. Everything is fucked up. So there's no point. Okay, the luxurious things of this society is also going down the drain, man. Okay, everything is so at a higher price, man. The average Gen Z can't even live a luxurious life unless they doing business or a certain form of uh 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 what's it called, entrepreneurship. Okay, so let me see the summary of the theme. I wanted to grab some more scriptures. Oh, that's a beautiful. Oh, this Revelations 18:22 and 23. The voice of harpers and musicians shall be heard no more at all in thee. The voice of bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more. Judgment on mystery Babylon. So this is judgment on Yahweh Bashim. This is judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on Babylon. Not, I want to phrase that. This is judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on Babylon the Great, aka America. So it says judgment on mystery Babylon, a spiritual and political system of corruption, wealth, and bloodshed. Right, this place was built on corruption, wealth, and bloodshed. Total destruction, music, life, love, gone. Babylon falls forever. The final judgment of an evil empire, Yahweh removes all, so who English called God. Hold on. Make sure my microphone is on. Alright. It says the final judgment of an evil empire, God, aka Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, removes all traces of life and joy. See? So this is judgment. It says element removed. Mirth and gladness symbolizes joy, peace, social well-being. Music, alright, cultural festivity, wine and dance, celebration, spiritual abundance, bridegroom and bride, future growth and life, light and sound, daily life and comfort. This down gives you the reasons. Divine judgment on sin or corruption, collapse of national pride and prosperity, and turning into sorrow due to punishment, hope cut off by judgment, and total devastation. So this place is done, man. This place is done. All right, Babylon is done, man. So a lot of these concerts, I won't go back to where it was saying the concerts. Right. Ezekiel 26 and 13, it says, I will cause the noise of thy songs to cease, and thy sound of thy harp shall be no more heard. And it says in breakdown, Yahweh, who you in God, all right, ended the luxurious life, no more concerts. So that's why Lauren Hill was empty. Her concert was empty because it was all through the sperm pie Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. And now on an earthly realm, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's gonna be there in a fucking concert at 2 a.m. unless it's a very, very popular hype show. But still, the mirth is done. So this is judgment. Okay, so no more music, no more concerts, no more culture pride, man. It says the fall of a rich and arrogant power. When God judges, even the rich can't escape. So this place is done, man. So with that, call all Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shemar Kadash. And don't worry, because we're going to have mirth that's going to be far beyond our comprehension in the kingdom. Shalom.